afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Ryan Borucki is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, number 4, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Cincinnati, the center fielder, number 4.
First offering on its way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series.
And that is through into right field for a single. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Number 4 has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
To the plate now, Nick Senzel, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Takes this the other way to right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at 2nd and 3rd with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores 2. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Nick Castellanos now. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. The throw is wild, and he gets away. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Wow, your outfield is the last line of defense, and when they let you down, it's really costly. 2 runs come around to score, and even though they happen, there's really no excuse for that kind of mistake at this level.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter, Mike Moustakas.
Now batting, Mike Moustakas. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Reds are on top 2-0. Luis Castillo, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
Stepping in, Rowdy Tellez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, number 44.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. This is hit pretty well out to left field. A ball that's carrying. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Guerrero tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. Tellez on 3rd. Bichette stands at 2nd, no outs. Hit hard on the ground towards 2nd, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from 2nd. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy, but that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Travis Shaw waits on deck. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk. And there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The 1-0. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Coming to the plate now, Reese McGuire, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulled toward right center field. Number 44 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
That is set. The right fielder, Billy McKinney.
Now at the plate, Billy McKinney. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And another foul ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. One and two. Here it is.
Yep, that ball went out.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Ready now for Cincinnati. Aristides Aquino hitting .500 in the series so far. 4 for 8. Here comes the first pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Standing in, Kurt Casale, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. As a look, now the pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Now the 0-1.
1-1.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 1-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. This is foul right side. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Bichette's got it to second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Van Meter. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
The windup and the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Hernandez. On the warning track, he makes the catch. None left for Cincinnati. Bottom of the second inning coming up. All square at 2 apiece. Ready now, Kevin Biggio. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Kevin Biggio.
First offering on its way. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. Again, he sends it out of play. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. First offering on its way.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The 1-2. Right side, fair ball down the line. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Whoa. Yes.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Ground ball left side. Reined in. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Stepping up now, Freddie Galvis. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Galvis, a 5'10" switch hitter. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again. Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Nick Senzel.
So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati third, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike. The 2-1 home. Swing, and he pops him up. McKinney coming in. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 1-0 the count. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. One run is scored. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives them a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
In now, Mike Moustakas. Yanked on the ground down the line. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around it?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in to try it again. Aristides Aquino. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. That's inside. 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. 3-0 now.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
And that's in there. 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Digging in for his second at bat, Kirk Casale. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
Three runs already home here. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
2-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate, Josh Van Meter fouled off. And he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. This is pulled into right. McKinney is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Reds out in front, 5-2. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses up and in.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And the pitch on 2-1. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strike.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. trying to send him packing for the second time. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on two.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail 5-2. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. New inning set to get underway. Stepping into the box, Freddie Galvis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down. The 1-2. Misses inside off the plate. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Ready for another shot now. Number 4. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch. Ground ball right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Matt Shoemaker answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Matt Shoemaker.
So now to the plate, Nick Senzel, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And it's fouled away. Line drive to center field. Hernandez is there, and he has it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 2, Nick Young.
Also striding in, Nicholas Castellanos. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. He carries a .308 batting average. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And he is in there. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Roll, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And their runners at the corners now. The 1-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. High and away, not close. 3-0. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, number 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Standing in, Aristides Aquino. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Kurt Casale, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases-loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does. Jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
Sam Gaviglio gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Josh Van Meter. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Reds lead this one 11-2. Striding in once again, Reese McGuire. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
In now, Kevin Biggio. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Change his speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The left fielder,
Brandon
number 3,
Drury will bat next.
Brandon Drury.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike. Here we go. Nope, outside. Nope, upstairs.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that's finally over for a strike. Back up the middle. Senzel fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 44.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Rowdy Tellez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Reds lead it 11-3. So striding forward now, Freddie Galvis. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Galvis behind 0-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Guerrero ranging into the outfield, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, number 4, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. One and one to the Reds leadoff man.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Nick Senzel.
Stepping into the box, Nick Senzel. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Count
1-1. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Inside ball.
Hit to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. A man on third with 2 down. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're still in command, however. It's 11-3. Digging in, Bo Bichette. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
High in the air down the right field line. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and they can't run it down. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at for ball 3.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he misses ball 4.
Now batting, center fielder, Teoscar.
Fred Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Jose De Leon is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
De Leon.
Teoscar Hernandez will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The first baseman, number 6, Travis Shaw.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. De Leon, a former Tampa Bay Ray. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Long throw to third. And he's safe. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Standing in now, Reese McGuire in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Second and third here, 1 man out. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 pitch on the way. A bullet to first base.
The bat, the right fielder, Billy McKinney.
Now in the box, Billy McKinney, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Fastball just misses, that's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. Second and third, 2 away. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. 5 innings complete. The Reds are on top 11-4. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Now the 2-1. Suarez, left field and carrying well. Drury is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The bat, number 9, designated hitter, Mike Moustakas.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mike Moustakas, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Aristides Aquino. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
So now to the plate, Kurt Casale as he lifts it in the air to right field. McKinney's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Reds leave 1. They lead it, though, 11-4. At the plate, Kevin Biggio. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And there's the first out.
The left fielder, number 3, Brandon Drury.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Drury. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder. Two balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3 and 2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 delivery.
Ball 2.
2 out, nobody on. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Digging in, Josh Van Meter. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
3-0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Freddie Galvis. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. To the plate now, number 4, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Cano features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. First and second here with nobody out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-1 hit to first. The second for 1 on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the speed threat, Nick Senzel. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. They lead it though, 11-4. Robert Stevenson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Robert Stevenson.
Stepping in for the Jays, Bo Bichette. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Ripped down the first base line, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So coming to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First delivery to him on the way. Stevenson, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-handed up and throwing. Pitch on the way.
2 balls, no strike.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The first baseman, number 6.
Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike. Nope. Count is 2-1.
The 2-1 home. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Settling in now, Nicholas Castellanos. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Fouled away. A curveball hit right back at him, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The third baseman, number 7.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. So one away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up top, it's 2-0. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 2-1.
That's ball 3.
On deck, Mike Moustakas. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Career homer number 149 as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Mike Moustakas. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Look out, 2-0 now.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Aristides Aquino will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Softly hit toward the hole. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 44.
Digging in and looking for more, Aristides Aquino. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Pops this one up. Shaw in foul ground, and that retires the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Reds out in front, 12-4. So stepping in, Reese McGuire. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The catcher, number 10.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now here's the pitch.
2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. So a full count now.
3-2.
Billy McKinney is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
Nope.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
The right fielder, Billy.
Ready once again, Billy McKinney. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Galvis has it to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Striding into the box, Kevin Biggio. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
Too low, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1.
Yeah, that black.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4. Digging in once again, Kurt Casale. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's good.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
one of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. In a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Into the box, Josh Van Meter, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
The bat, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
In now, Freddie Galvis. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1 down the first baseline. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, number 4, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. McKinney is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Reds leave 1, but they hold a 12-4 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Drury starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And the pitch.
Ball
3-1 now. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. He'll try it again, 3-2. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
First pitch of the at-bat. Rowdy Tellez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
There we go, guys. Come on.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Matt Bowman comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. So now to the plate, Bo Bichette, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Pitch popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready with the 0-1.
Ball. Damn.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 2-2 offering.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Now batting.
Digging in to Oscar Hernandez. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's off.
Looking at his career totals, Hernandez has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
The 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
12-4 is the final in this game. The Reds played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today. Jose De Leon gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Ryan Barucki allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.